Year 2. Here we go. The oat is ready. We have $44,000. Let's get it harvested. So one thing I'm going to do, in addition to harvesting here, is I'm going to accept this contract. We got a cultivating contract here for $11,600. And I can just borrow these items to do the work for $400. And I can put an AI to work on that. Earn us an extra $11,000 while we harvest our field. So let's borrow the items for that and accept that contract. And then I need to lease a harvester for working on my own field. So we're going to take this little guy. I've used him before. I tried to put a bit of a larger header on here and it did not work out for me. So we're going to rent this little guy and kind of a little header to go along with him. And going to take a little bit of time to do our big field, but it's all right. We got time. Let's lease it. 300. Here's our cute little header, 6 meters wide, 1,500 to lease. And if memory serves, we don't own a tipper on this save, and once again, we can't really afford to buy a decent sized one, so I'm going to lease this unit as well. I believe the same one we had before, 1,800. Alright, so let's get down to the shop, pick up our stuff, get that contract going, and we'll get the harvest going on our field as well. Making our way into town. I don't check for oncoming traffic before I turn my tractor, because I'm in a tractor and everyone else needs to watch out for me. Okay, look at this haul of equipment we got here. So we got the harvester, we got the header, we got our tipper, a huge cultivator, and a really big tractor for that contract. This is actually, let's do a quick comparison here. Yeah, so this is our tractor versus a big one, a real tractor. Look at the detail in this guy too, wow. Tell you what, if that one gets stuck, you're in trouble. You are in big trouble. Okay, I'm going to see if we can get the AI to drive this equipment to the destinations for me. I've had mixed success with that on this game, but let's get him out on the road here to give him the best chance. We gotta jump out to select this tractor, set destination. You gonna do it? He's thinking about it. He's doing it. Alright, let's one tractor go. Let's see, what do we got? We have now coffee to go, 99 cents. We have now strawberry. What is that? Is that cream? Hot dog time! 2 for $4. Okay, back to work. Back to work. The inside of this bank looks like a restaurant where you'd pay $35 for a burger. Eat. Branch hours. Close Saturday. Inconvenient. Okay, I'm going to try to send the AI down to our contract fields. I think the AI might have an easier job with this tractor and cultivator than they will with the harvester. They might get caught up in traffic with the harvester. Look at this thing. What a unit. I can't afford this. Okay, so this is going down towards the... I think I just ran someone over. My tractor's so big I can't tell. Where am I going? Okay, we're on the main road. We've still got our trailer. Set destination. Field 91. He's doing it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god! Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing? I hope I have good insurance. Anyway, let's drive the harvester ourselves. Pick up this little header. Head back to the farm. Hang on, I gotta check another tractor. I'm scared. He's driving across a field. He's weaving. He's weaving and bobbing. And this ladder is weaving and bobbing. I'm going to tell you, this game, you know, it could use a couple patches, but... Okay, okay. Watch out for the bus full of children. Watch out. Watch out. Where are you going? No, not another sign. Oh, no. Not another sign. Oh. I think we're going to take over here. Yeah, we're going to take over because he was leaving a path of destruction in his wake. An absolute path of destruction. Driving my giant tractor. It doesn't go very fast. Okay, field 91, coming up on your right. Swinging in here. Here it is. You want me to cultivate this? Bro, you didn't harvest your crop. Is this withered? Withered barley. How about that? Alright, well the AI is not very good at driving to destinations, but hopefully they can handle this field, although it is a pretty oddly shaped field. So we will see. Looks like this cultivator is super wide, so that may make pretty quick work of this. Feeling there's another 2 pieces that fold out. Oh, yeah. This must be one of the widest cultivators in the game. It's got to be like 15 meters wide. Look at it. Just look at it. Let's catch a glimpse of this bad boy in action. Here we go. Wow. That is such a great working with. Now, next task. We need to get this machine up to the farm, and did the other AI make it with my other tractor? Oh. Oh dear. So, you know, the AI in this game, it could use a little bit of work. It could definitely use a little bit of work. But the game is still pretty good, I gotta say. Once we get some mods in for auto-loading and automatic greenhouse watering and some other quality of life stuff, this game's going to be great. Anyway, let's get this up to the farm. I don't think this is going to fit. Oh wait, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Pushing it through. Don't worry, this is just rented equipment anyway, so it's not a problem. Or it's not my problem. Alright, get the header connected back up here. We'll set the AI loose on this field. And let's rescue this guy. He's just not recognizing that his path is blocked by that roof. He's got us into a little spot here. Okay. It's weird that this little kind of fancy sunflower maze novelty farm, the sunflowers are alive when you first load up the map, but then they wither and die after the first season, and this farm never replants them. I'm not even sure if this field is buyable, although I think it is. But if you don't buy it, they should just keep replanting the sunflowers on there automatically, so it looks cool and nice. Okay, well, we got our tipper up at the farm. Our harvester is at work over there. Our contract is coming along here. We'll have this field done in no time. That's an extra bit of cash for us. So we'll let this guy continue his work, and I'll catch up with you guys when the harvest is done. And we're back. The harvesting is complete. So we got the field harvested. Go ahead and return this harvester here now. And I've dropped off a couple loads of oat down to the silo in town. Got another little bit in the hopper there now to drop off. And I checked out the peak price for that's going to be December. So we'll get that sold, hopefully get our bank account up enough to actually expand the business a bit after this harvest. We finished up that cultivating contract, and you can actually see in the top right hand corner of the screen there. Maybe you can't because of my face, I'm not sure. But I got another plowing contract I picked up there that's nearly done, 80% done. Got the AI working on that. That's going to bring us in another $7,000 or so. And this field needs a ton of work, so it needs lime and plowing. I think those are pretty significant yield boosts, so I am going to do them. And I've got kind of a money-saving, money-making plan here, so let's bring up the calendar. So it's currently August. I've harvested my oat, and I can plant canola this month. And canola is pretty good. I think it's more profitable than the oat we just harvested. The only reason I think we ended up going with this oat last time is that I wanted to plant the rice, realized I couldn't, and I was in a pinch and I didn't have much I could plant, so I planted oat. But I think canola is a bit more profitable again than oat, so it'll be a better crop for us. And what I can do is I can lease a second tractor today, and I can use that tractor for both plowing and planting. So we may put a few hours on it, but we'll only have to lease the tractor for one day, and we can get everything done today. This will be like the longest August ever. Harvest, field prep, and planting as well. But anyway, let's get going. Let's go ahead and return some equipment and lease some more. Okay, harvester's returned. I think for a tractor lease, I'm not going to rent another of the little John Deeres I have. For plowing, I'd like to have something with a bit more horsepower. So we've got this guy here, the Challenger, 160 horsepower, and you can get it up to 225. Brings the price up to 83,000, and to lease this guy with the big engine, 4,200. Oh, and he's 3,000 with the small engine. 160 horsepower probably will get it done for us, so let's go with that. So we'll lease this guy. I'm going to need a couple plows. Having done a little bit of plowing now, I know that the AI struggles with these plows that are sort of on a hinge and roll along on a wheel. But this guy that hangs off the back of the tractor is both pretty small at 2.5 meters wide, which will work well for my small tractors. And the AI seem to struggle a lot less with this, so we'll lease a couple of these guys here. $800 a piece. Last thing we're going to need is a couple of planters, something that can plant the canola for us. And this machine, I'm pretty sure we used before. This one makes pretty quick work of everything with the with a nice width, 4.6 meters, and it's not too pricey. 2,500 each for leasing these, so we'll grab two. Okay, and I think that should be everything. So now we got to get all this stuff back to the farm. Well, here she is, the Challenger, 160 horsepower. Oh yeah. Let's fire this bad boy up. Kind of an old school sort of tractor. 90s at least. Oh, you know what? This does not have a 3-point on the front. Shoot. I was going to put a plow on the front and tow a seeder back, but I guess I'm just towing a seeder. And let's try to get the AI to drive that for us. Can he do it? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh God! Oh God! Go on, you can do it. Come on, buddy. You can do it. This AI, man. Round 2, AI. Driving to the farm. Good luck, buddy. Stay safe out there. Looking a little shaky. Let's take our tractor down there to pick up some more equipment. And we will also drop off the rest of this oat we've got here. Okay, dropping off the last of the oat to the silo. I think we'll go ahead and return this lease tipper there now as well. Last season I held on to my lease tipper for a few extra months to use to deliver the crop when it was time to deliver. Probably what I'll do is most likely the price for Goldcrest Valley, like loading this up on the train right here, will be pretty good. So I'll probably just do that. I think renting the train for a few minutes is probably going to be cheaper than hanging on to this tipper for a few months. It's really, I'd have to hold it till December. It's the peak price. It's only August now. So yeah, let's return this. Goodbye. Alright, and we got one seeder back to the farm. The AI made it here successfully. I'm going to drop that here. And we'll send him back down to the shop to grab our last item. Off you go, Skipper. Good luck. Good luck to you. And we'll take our tractor here, and we'll grab a couple things to bring back to the farm, and that should be all of it then. We can get to work. This lovely little tractor of ours, we can hook a plow on the front, just like we did last year. Actually, we hooked a cultivator on the front last year. And seeder on the back. Let's go. This is not dangerous at all. Not one bit. No, sir. Perfectly safe. Perfectly legal. This map really is beautiful, I gotta say. Come on, tractor. Does the seeder fit through the gate? Place your bets now. I say yes. Woo! Okay, got some more equipment back to the farm. Put this on the back. I think we really probably should have a front weight, actually, on this little guy. With this, like, 2-ton plow on the back, but let's try this and see how it goes. So give it a go, my buddy. We'll see where the other tractor's at now. Okay, the other tractor made it down to the store. Let's hook this plow on and get back up there. Equipment Delivery Simulator 2025. Oh my god! Bro! Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. Hit and run. Well, now, how inconvenient is this? Get out of here, train. Go on. Come on, the train's gone. Let me go. Thank you. Gosh. Okay, we got both plows up here at the farm. Looks like plowing is pretty slow going with my little John Deere. About 7-8 kilometers an hour. It seems to be kind of fishing through the gears there and losing speed sometimes as well. So it's a good thing we leased a little bit of a bigger tractor. So yeah, you can see the bigger tractor with the same plow is doing 12 kilometers an hour steady. So this will make having the two tractors will make this job go a lot quicker, and having this more powerful tractor will make a big difference as well. So we'll leave these guys to do their plowing, and we'll be back with you when it's time to lime. So I've picked up a couple more cultivating contracts while our field's being worked at the same time, and it happens to be raining right now, and look at the mud. Look at those tires. Just wait till he slows down here to turn around. Yeah, look at that mud all up in the treads of the tire. Oh my gosh. Big improvement over Farm Sim 22. I'd say it's a good thing I got these rubber boots working in this rainy, muddy field today. I'm realizing here now, while our AI is doing all our contracts and our field work for us, it's actually pretty late in this August day here. Getting dark, the lights are on the tractors. So we'll probably do this plowing into the evening, and I've got the seeders rented. So we'll try to get the planting done before midnight. So we'll be planting in the dark. Hopefully we can get it all done before midnight. And the liming, I forgot I need to rent a lime spreader. So we'll save that for September. We can lime shortly after planting. That should be fine, I believe. But we're not going to get everything done today just because of time constraints. I guess I could probably set it so like there's more than one day in a month, but we'll just stick to what we're doing, 1 month per day. See if we can get all this stuff done before midnight now. Abrupt cut ahead in time. The field has been plowed, and I've got my guys going with their planters. Planting the canola in the rain on this rainy August night. I was running out of time, so I had to turn the game time speed down to real time. We had it in 5 times speed this whole series so far. But I needed more time tonight to get all this done, so slowed it down. So we got the canola plant in here. It needs lime, which we'll do tomorrow, but I just want to get it planted and return these planters and want the lease tractor tonight. And yeah, that's the update. So we'll do an abrupt cut ahead to the future again when this work is done. And we're back. Field is planted with canola. It's pretty muddy out here. But we'll go ahead and return all this leased equipment, and we can finally move ahead to the next day, next month, to September, where we'll get our liming done. Unfortunately, I had this contract going for cultivating this field here, but I'm not sure if it's from quitting and, loading this game up the next day, or if it's from an update or something, but this contract is completely glitched out. I was almost 97% done this field, but now it's showing 91% done. And when I run this cultivator over this field now, it kind of turns it into seed bed. So it's like the cultivator is undoing my cultivation. So I don't know if that's a glitch, or I don't know if like for some reason you can't cultivate during a rainy night like this or something. I don't know, but I'm going to try it again in the morning if this contract's still available. And if not, I guess we're just going to lose out on this contract, which sucks. We almost had it done, actually. Anyway, the game's a little glitchy, but we still love it. So let's return this equipment. Alright, equipment returned. Let's just go park up the little John Deere, and we can finally go ahead to the next day. Longest August ever. This tractor is completely out of fuel as well, so I'll get after that tomorrow. Get her fueled up. But next day, let's go. September, 8:02 a.m. I've switched us back to 5 times speed for the time progression. It's nice to see, different parts of the day. But it does kind of suck that we got stuck working through the night last night in the rain. So, our canola is starting to grow. Yield bonus is super low. We need some lime and some fert. So let's get us a lime spreader. Oh my gosh, folks. I've just come into the used store and there is another John Deere 3650 available. Only $17,000 for a tractor. Amazing. Amazing. This thing is pretty small, I gotta say. Well, the paint's in really bad condition on it. It's pretty small. It was really struggling with the plow I had leased there, but when you're a poor farmer like us, this is what you got to do. So yeah, let's pick this up for $17,000. No brainer there. And here's our machine we're going to use for spreading lime. Used to be able to put narrow tires on this one in Farm Sim 22, and I really missed them. I thought they looked cool. These tires are massive. They look like monster truck tires or something. Whatever. We'll lease one of these. $2,200. Sure. Alright, so here's our new to us 3650. Looks like it doesn't need much repair actually, but the paint's in bad shape for sure. You can actually you can see the paint worn off on a lot of edges and stuff. I think that's pretty, well improved for Farm Sim 22. You could definitely see wear on the paint in 22, but in 25, Farm Sim 25, it's looking a lot more detailed. But a few little scratches on the tractor doesn't bother me. We don't really have tractor repainting money, so let's just go get this serviced real quick. And let's go get some lime on the field. Freshly serviced tractor. Look up here. I think there's a lime spreader up by our field, or a lime station. Is this a lime station? Yes. Okay, so we can get lime up by our field, so let's head up there. Lime station spotted. Let's get this filled up. Into the rim. Whoa! $5,000. That would have only cost like $2,000 in Farm Sim 22. That is some serious inflation. Let me make sure the field's actually taking the lime. Oh no! I must have to do this before I put the crop down. I thought when the crop was in its early growing stage, I'd still be able to lime. Darn. That sucks. Okay, well, good news is we can keep this lime. I can store it for next time. The bad news is I wasted like $2,500 renting this thing. So we've unloaded our lime into those bags there. Return the fertilizer spreader. Sorry, the lime spreader that we don't need. Win some, you lose some. We just got a $17,000 tractor, which is an absolute bargain. So I guess one thing we can do is we can get some fertilizer spread on this field. So we'll go grab our fertilizer spreader, one of the few things we actually own, and we'll get the first layer of fert down. So I'll let the AI loose on that. And this tractor needs a fuel up and a service. So let's go take care of that. Hey, get our original tractor serviced here. Get it fueled up. Organic, local milk, freshest milk, 2 for $6. Oh man, what should I get? I'm thinking some chalky discs. Alright, I'm tired of driving around. I'm going to get the AI to run this back to the farm for us. Off you go. Let's go check on another guy. So he is spreading the fert. Putting in the work for us. Looks like we did lose out on our contract. It just disappeared for me when I skipped ahead to today, to September. So I wonder if there's anything else here. These have been topping up my bank account, and I also kind of like that I get to try some of the different equipment. Helps you kind of find out what equipment you like before committing to purchasing it yourself. I don't see anything there I really want to do. So I'll probably just get this fertilizing done and go ahead to the next month. Fertilizing complete. And that's going to do it for today, for September. Don't really want to do any of the contracts that are there. Funds are quite low after our lime disaster. It's okay, we've got our oat to sell in December, so that's coming up pretty soon. And I'm hoping we get enough from that to actually expand the business a bit. I'm thinking we really want to get some extra income going besides just the annual harvest here, or otherwise we're just never going to get anywhere. So I'm thinking greenhouse. Setting up a greenhouse might be a good idea. I'll need a greenhouse, and I'll need a water tank trailer to tow the truck water back to the house here. So I'm going to park up next to the other John Deere. The fleet is growing. But, yeah, I want to get a greenhouse going, so I'll need a greenhouse, I'll need a water trailer. I found a water source nearby here where I can get free water, fill up my water trailer. So that's not super expensive, and I think it should generate enough income to at least cover our loan interest so that we're not bleeding off money every month, maybe even making a little bit of money every month. We'll just have to see how much we get from the oat. I got to remember too, actually, I paid $50,000 down on my loan, so I do have $50,000 extra credit available to me. But I would prefer to just keep paying down the loan if I can. But, you know, we also got to get somewhere with this business, and the passive income from the greenhouse is a big, big help. So, that's it for September. Let's skip ahead to tomorrow. October, 8:04 a.m. I've jumped on top of my house because I can. So, let's get that second layer of fertilizer down today. That's about all we're going to need to do. We're at 50% fertilized, 57% yield bonus. Sure wish I could have got that lime down. Wasn't going to bother rolling anyway, but that's okay. Let's get the fertilizer going again. You know, probably what I could do. Actually, I'm so extremely broke with $5,300. I shouldn't spend the $2,000 now for an extra cone. But I could have 2 cones now and fertilize this field super quick. Something to buy in the near future anyway. I'm probably going to have absolutely no money by the time they're done fertilizing this. Is this going to be another $2,000 in fertilizer costs? But yeah, catch up with you when fertilizing's done. Okay, I found a nice little contract that'll get me $17,000. Plowing contract on a pretty big field, but I'll just get the AI to do it and keep us afloat with all that extra moolah. And I get to drive this beast. Look at this thing. It's like a bendy in the middle type of operation. Lots of power to pull this massive plow. I think the AI is probably going to struggle with this plow, but we'll see how they do. If not, I can finish off the contract myself. Alright, AI, off you go. You do all the work, I'll take most of the money. Capitalism. Alright, field is 100% fertilized. Contract's being worked on by our AI friend. So we'll park up the tractor now, leave our AI friend to do his work. And that $17,000 was much needed to keep us afloat. We are at $2,665. With $1,500 in loan interest due tomorrow in November, as well as another $1,500 in December, sorry. So we wouldn't have enough to make it through to the selling of the oat in December. So yeah, we're going to need that contract money. But anyway, when I get some money, my plan is to probably pop a couple of greenhouses down in this little spot right here. This is about the only extra bit of land I have without cutting into my field. So I think I could fit a couple of medium-sized, or maybe a couple of large greenhouses here. And yeah, we'll get that going. Like I was saying, to get some extra income on the go year-round. And that'll get us a bit more momentum here in our business growth. So yeah, I'll be back with you when our contract is done. Well, the AI was way too useless for this contract, so I'm plowing it myself with the help of steering assist. We're gonna roll some dirt, and I'll be back with you when I'm done. It is done. That took forever. I will never do that again. That was not worth it for $17,000. But let's go ahead and collect our money, our very hard-earned money, and it's got us up to about 20,000. So that's gonna keep us afloat here now until we can sell our crop, which is probably going to be December. Currently October. Field's 100% fertilized. Nothing else I can do to it right now. So let's go ahead to the next month. November, 8:03 a.m. Look at that morning misty fog in the distance there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at those 2 John Deeres. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So no field work to do today. Let's have a look and see what the prices are like for our oat. Looking like it's still going to be peak price December for us. So really nothing else to do today. Let's go ahead to December. December. It's time to sell some crops. So it looks like our best price is Grain Barge Terminal 02. But to get my grain there, I would have to lease a tipper. My grain is at the silo, so I can sell it to Goldcrest Valley on the train. And the train price is not bad. And it won't cost me much at all to rent the train, because we won't need it very long. So let's do that. Okay, I've teleported myself to the train terminal. Since we don't need a vehicle for this, we just need to figure out how to hire this train. Maybe this thing over here? Okay. We got the power meter here. It's got no screen on it. I don't know why we're renting the train in a electrical room, but anyway. Rent the train for $1,000 per hour. Yes. The train is going to arrive soon, 1.3 kilometers. Wonder what happens if the train hits your guy. I'm levitating above the tracks. I have superpowers. Train is here! This is a weird looking locomotive to me. Do they have ones that look like this? I don't know. This train also seems quite physically large compared to the Farm Sim 22 one. I don't know if the Farm Sim 22 one was like too small, or part of the third person view actually. It didn't give me a good sense of the size of the train, I bet. Okay, so let's we're paying $1,000 an hour for this bad boy, so let's get in and get going. Start the train engine. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, so I'm gonna open the cover on the closest car to me. Back it under the silo. Start filling. 41,000 liters. Oh, go. Alright, we're full. Close the cover. Oh yeah. Does this train have a horn? Oh my gosh, yes. Full power. The train horn is not loud enough. Oh my gosh, we're going like 80. I wonder if I could derail this bad boy. This kind of makes me want to play a train simulator. I haven't played one since Microsoft Train Simulator back in the day. Yeah, I think we're almost at the edge of the map here. The train will now drive to Goldcrest Valley and will return on the other side of the map. Do you want the train to sell the load of goods in Goldcrest Valley? Yes. So only $62 to rent the train. We got $77,661 in harvest income. That gives us $93,000. And I believe we've got $50,000 we could borrow from the bank as well. But 93 might be enough. Because what I want to do is basically expand the business a bit here now. I think we'll get a little bit more money for this canola than we did for that oat we just harvested. And next time I plant, I will definitely make sure I get lime down, because I think that'll, get my yield bonus up that much more again. So the field's getting more and more profitable, and I'm switching to better and better crops. I should try soybeans, actually. Maybe I should lease a planter next time instead of a seeder and plant soybeans, because I think they might be the most profitable. But I know canola is pretty good as well, so that's what we got. Anyway, I want to expand the business. So, the field's getting more profitable, but we need some more money coming in. And we don't really have any equipment. It's already really hard to work this field as it is, because we have no equipment. We're using little tiny tractors and little tiny cultivators and everything like that. So I don't want more land. I just want some other aspect to my business. So I'm thinking greenhouse. So let's go into construction here. So I don't think you're going to get a cheaper, source of income than a greenhouse. They're kind of a pain, because without mods, you have to constantly fill them up with water. But we'll have to manage, because this is Farm Sim 25, and there are no mods yet, or not very many that I know of. So I'm thinking this medium tarp greenhouse. It's kind of ugly. You can get a glass greenhouse that looks a lot nicer, but it's also a nice bit more expensive. And for now, we want cheap. So tarp greenhouse, 18,000. It's pretty good here. This big one is going to be a tight squeeze for us, so I don't think so. I think we can fit 2 of these medium greenhouses. 1 and 2. Okay, so it looks like they fit pretty well here. Happy with that. I got the water tanks out front for easy filling. no way am I dealing with all the pallets that would come out of these greenhouses, so I'm going to set them to auto sell. So I'm not really worried that this is kind of a tight spot here in between them. So we're going to need a water trailer as well, and we've got to get these filled up with water and get them up and running. Generate a new income stream for our farm. Jump cut to me having my hood up. So this is going to be the water trailer, I think. $17,000, holds 6,000 liters. I believe the greenhouses that I got hold 10,000 liters of water each, so, you know, this won't be too bad for refilling those. And I have a nearby stream I can get water from for free. The other one you can get is this big giant thing here. It's 25,000. And it looks like it should be a whole lot bigger, but it's actually not. It's only 8,000 liters, and the other one's 6,000 liters. And then, you know, if you want to get a really big water tanker, then you're into a semi-trailer, and it's pretty expensive there, so obviously not going to do that. So we'll get this guy. I think he's a good middle ground here. White wheels? Sure, why not? We'll buy that. Anyway, let's go down to the store and get that water trailer, and we'll get these greenhouses up and running. Well, we got our very fine little water trailer back to the farm. So let's go check out my water source and see if that's going to work out. So I believe I've spotted some water I can mooch off of down here. In Farm Sim 22, you could buy a sort of a well water tank there, but if you pumped water out of it, it would cost you money. But if you fill your water trailer from a natural source, it's free. And we love a good value. So let's see, I'm thinking down here, there's a nice little creek. I don't know if it's big enough. Okay, a little bit sketchy, but we're filling. This water has definitely got some weight to it. The tractor is noticing that. And just pull up close to our water tank and start filling. This will put the water into our greenhouse, which I think holds 10,000 liters. So let's make a few more trips, and we'll be back when these greenhouses are full of water. We have done it now. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get out. Come on, tractor. Oh, no problem. No problem. Alright, that looked worse than it was. Back to work. Alright, well, my webcam decided to die there, so I lost a clip. But, yeah, I've got the greenhouses filled up with water. Turns out they hold 20,000 liters, so that took a few more trips than I thought. I was sizing up what crops to put in here. I noticed that lettuce was the most cycles per month, and it also seemed to be worth a lot. So I'm assuming that would make it the most profitable. I don't really know. But it probably also means that these greenhouses will burn through water a lot faster. So, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try them with lettuce here first. I'm really curious to see how much these end up making me per day. And hopefully this is really going to be kind of the next step for our farming business here and getting things going. But yeah, I think now it's December. We've got our crop sold. We're just waiting for the canola to grow. There's no more work we can do on this field. So that harvest is going to be July. So I think I'm pretty much just going to be skipping ahead to July, and I'll let you know how the greenhousing goes, and if we have any cool used equipment to buy along the way, I'll update you on that. So yeah, next day, let's go. Okay, everyone, it's harvest day. Canola is ready to go. I got a small update on my greenhousing situation. So I had the lettuce going, and it was generating $11,000 to $12,000 a day for the couple months I had it going. These were using a ton of water, so I've switched over to chili peppers. Yeah, chili peppers. And you don't get quite as much money, but I'm also hoping they don't use quite as much water. So let me check that out right now, actually. Yes, you can see April and March were lettuce months. We had $11,000 in those months. May and June were pepper months, and it's more like 7,000 and 4,800. And actually part of May, I think that might have been the month I switched, so there might have been a little bit of lettuce sold in May. So a lot less money for the chili peppers. The lettuce was, yeah, it was really topping up our bank account. I was even able to buy a couple of pieces of used equipment that I'll show you. I'm not sure if the peppers are using a whole lot less water though, so we may switch back to lettuce. Also, because I was using so much water, and the trips back and forth with my water trailer to the stream were just awful. I installed this water tank for $3,000, and it costs to pump water out of this tank. So one trailer full here, 6,000 liters, cost me about $1,800. So I'm still making more money than, what I'm losing on water here. So it's still a net profit, but yeah. But anyway, that's my greenhousing update. So we've switched crops. Might switch it back to lettuce. It seems like you really don't get a lot of money for the chili peppers, and I'm not sure if it's using that much less water, to be honest. And now that I've got this water tank really close, it's a lot easier to refill. So we may just go with that. But yeah, for harvesting, let's go get a tipper and a harvester leased and get to work. Okay, so good fortune here for harvest day. We've got a tipper in the used store for $30,000, holds 22,000 liters. It's one of the ones that has a dolly on the front, which I'm not a huge fan of. It makes it so hard to back these up, but I think we're gonna go with this. Okay, and I got some cool off-road tires on it for an extra $750. And you can put an $8,000 extension on this to get this up to 34,000 liters, which is great capacity. So for 31,000, our greenhouses have been keeping our bank account up. We're at 66,000. So I'm gonna buy it, I think. Let's do it. And we're gonna lease the old Massey Ferguson here, Western Combine, for the millionth time. 5,500 is it? 5,300. All right, sure. Lease that. And we'll get the little header that kind of goes along with this machine here. At least that for 1,500. And here we have all our gear. So the new tipper, the leased harvester, and these I picked up for super cheap. These were about $5,000 each. They're both the same unit, and they're like a powered cultivator, 3 meters wide. So I already have a 3-meter wide cultivator, like a drag behind your tractor one. But this was a matching pair for super cheap. So we'll see how these go with the powered cultivator. They had a pretty low horsepower requirement, so they should be good for the John Deeres. And maybe we'll run these instead. I don't know. It was just a good deal. Can't pass up a good deal. But yeah, let's get this stuff back to the farm. I'll probably get AI to run my tractors down here, and I'll drive the combine back up to the farm. Yee-hoo! That's cool. The drum on these tools touched the ground and started spinning a little bit. Game physics. So we've got all the new equipment back to the farm. The AI, I've already got them started on harvesting. You can see our new tipper up there as well. I really like the color on that thing. And I feel like I got a pretty good deal on it. Whoa, let me buy it. So these power cultivators might have been a waste, but we'll see. We'll see if I like them. In any case, they were cheap. I could sell them again. Drop them up here with my other cultivator. Farming! Alright. Okay, we've got trouble. It's raining. which will reduce my harvest yield if I try to harvest this in the rain. So it's 10:35 in the morning. I guess I'm just gonna hope that this rain goes away. This is the only day I can harvest this crop, so yeah. Maybe I'll go drop off what I have so far at the silo, and we'll hope that this rain clears up. We got 16,406 liters so far, so I'll run this down to the silo, and we'll see if the rain clears up, yeah. The new tipper, look at it. Oh yeah. What a machine. Okay, we've moved time ahead. It's 1:30 in the afternoon and the rain has cleared up. Beautiful sunny skies above us now. So we can get back to harvesting. Fire up the AI here. Alright, have you had enough of that time lapse? Harvest is done. Let's get the last bit of this unloaded. Skip on ahead to next month. Unloading my canola, filling up my tipper. I hope it all fits. It does! Right, let's return the combine. And we'll bring our canola down to the silo. We got 30,000 liters here. We got about 16,000 liters in the silo now, and another 30,000 headed down there. So pretty good size load. What, 45,000 liters of canola? We'll sell that in November at the peak price. Bit of field work to do here. We don't need plowing, but we'll get our new cultivators going, and we'll make sure we get lime on it this time before we plant. And I think I'm going to... We don't really have enough money to get a production chain going just yet. But I think now, in our third year, with the help of those greenhouses and just better yield from our crops and doing some better crops, like I want to do soybeans next on this field. I think we're going to be able to get enough money together to get either a large wind turbine or some kind of production chain going to really ramp up this business and get some serious money going. So yeah, if I go with the soybeans, which I think are worth a little bit more than the canola, then I won't be planting until the spring. I could plant more canola next month, but I think we'll just leave the field barren, fallow, and we will put some soybeans down. Another load going in. It's a thing of beauty. Now, I forgot to service this used tipper I bought when I picked it up, so let's get that serviced now and get this back up to the farm. 9:38 to service it, not bad. Top the tractor up while I'm at it. Okay, well, the time has come again. It's August. Another year is done on the farm. Great progress this year, much better than our first year. We made a little bit more money selling our oat, and we got a load of canola here now, which will make even more money than the oat. And, hopefully more profitable crops with, the field being in better shape, and, our income from our greenhouses there. Hopefully we can really get some money going in year 3 to make a big expansion to the business. So maybe a windmill, maybe a production chain, maybe just some more equipment. We'll see. But I'm going to try to stick to used equipment, so whatever we can get deals on. Yeah, things are getting better. The business is growing. That's what we want to see. Thanks for joining me on another year of FarmSim25, and I'll see you on the next one.